If you're into sports content, you for sure on Twitter or X or YouTube or various other platforms have seen Joe Pompliano. Yes, the businessman of sports. You see his X or Twitter notifications all the time where he's posting really interesting stuff about the money behind sports. But how did he get started? So Joe Pompliano started Huddle Up, a daily newspaper focusing on the business behind sports. A newspaper, well, a digital one, a newsletter. He started up by growing up a big sports fan in North Carolina with four brothers. And anyone with four brothers knows, I only have one brother, knows that if you have brothers, you become a sports fan and pretty competitive. His initial aim was to be a sports agent. He interned at Octagon Sports Agency and worked with athletes like Steph Curry. And then he transitioned into financial services, working as an analyst and associate at JP Morgan. But the itch came back to him and his passion for sports came right back to Joe Pompliano. He left JP Morgan to pursue his passion for sports and business, leading to the creation of the newsletter Huddle Up, which, by the way, became an instant success, generating 6 figures in revenue within its first year. The newsletter offered a unique blend of sports insight and business analysis. But how did Joe turn the newsletter to an overnight, what seemed like an overnight success? He leveraged his brother's online presence, Anthony Pompliano, on Twitter and X to gain an audience and gain more subscribers. He secured exclusive advertising deals early on to support the newsletter, which allowed him to leave his job at JP Morgan. What does the newsletter provide? Well, it continually focuses on high quality content and audience engagement. But that's not all his plans with Huddle Up. He wants to turn it into a full-fledged media company with a podcast, YouTube videos, and of course, it's Joe Pompliano, investment opportunities. So Joe's early realization is that he wouldn't become a professional athlete. So that led him actually to focus on the business side of sports. His work at Octagon Sports Agency involved helping athletes build their brands on social media, hence why his brand is so strong on social media. After gaining the experience in financial services, Joe felt that strong desire. Sports was pulling him back. So what did he do? He left and started Huddle Up, which started basically as a simple email sharing, interesting articles, but evolved into original content and analysis. Joe believes in the power of individual creators shaping the future of media, which is exactly what we're trying to do here at the Sports on Tap. So that's why the synergy with us and Joe is so closely aligned, because we're trying to build that creator side of sports while he's working on that business and finance part of sport. So how did Huddle Up become such a success? Well, it took a lot, but passion, business acumen, and strategic use of social media helped Joe make Huddle Up into what it is today. The newsletter covers a wide range of topics, from player contracts to the economics of major sporting events, just like you see on his X feed. Joe's writing style is intentional, it's relatable, it's simple, and it is aimed to engage both sports enthusiasts and casual fans of sports. Huddle Up has featured exclusive interviews and partnerships, enhancing its credibility and reach. Like when he actually went and interviewed Lance Armstrong, which you can see on his podcast and YouTube channel. So Joe's vision for Huddle Up includes basically diversifying content formats and leveraging his audience for investment opportunities. Huddle Up's growth demonstrates the potential of niche newsletters in the creator economy, which is exactly what we're talking about here on Sports on Tap, that being a content creator is not just about making YouTube videos or newsletters or Instagram pages. There's a diverse way to make money using sports content, and one of those is newsletters. Joe emphasizes the importance of a couple things. Consistency. You got to show up every single day and be a source, and of course being authentic to who you are, because if you're not authentic, people are going to see through that and they're not going to like you. You want them to like the authentic self. And the newsletter success shows the intersection of sports, business, and media in a digital age. And that's Joe Pompliano's story. So make sure, if you like Joe Pompliano, go follow him. You've probably seen him before. But in general, this is the Sports on Tap. My name is George on Tap, and this video and this channel is about the content creation side of sports. What does it take to be a content creator? What are content creator strategies? And Joe Pompliano turned a newsletter into a big business, over 6 figures already with Huddle Up. And if you like this content and you want to learn more about the creator side of sports, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. We're going to give you content creator tips and stories around this culture of sports. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time.